Alright, hello everyone. This episode here, I bought a gun. This one's a Walther P22 Black. What's that, 3.42 inch? I think that's 3.42 inch. That's the, maybe the barrel length. This is what I got. Here it is. Another Academy gun. I have an Academy right next to my house, and so here's the manual for it. Some other stuff, mail, and some other stuff. So I did read the manual. Once you get a little decently proficient in your firearms, you can kind of just go over this real quick. But this one's a little different. I just got a 22 just because I know it's ammo is available, cheap. It's a small, very small round. It could be useful as a deterrent, but deadly at the same time. I mean, you could hit someone in the head and it'll knock them out, So this is a little different. This is a double and single action pistol, which I never really understood that, but it's because of this little hammer here. It acts like a kind of like a revolver a little bit, at least on that first shot. If you want to get one off, or not have a heavy pull on the trigger. There should not be anything in here, and the release is kind of unique. That's both hand, I guess. You can work it either way. Left hand. It's just you just pull this. If you can see that. It's a little piece right there. So you could do it with both hands. I was looking for that when I bought this. I was like, how do you release the clip? There it is, that little lever, both hands. You can pinch it with both fingers. So it comes out. Not too bad. It's really, for my hands, it fits really good. I like it. It's very light for me. Compared to my, let me see here, my Bond Girl, it's more ergonomic. And let me see if I, Bond Girl's in the safe. She's locked up. So, anyways, so I'm leaning towards more something, experimenting with something like that concept where you have a hammer and obviously it's empty. Even though it's right here, if you see that it says S for safe, F for fire, I believe. I'm assuming that's the case. Let me read the directions and just make sure, verify that on the page. I hate to be wrong on that. Let's see here. Alright, here it is. I hope you all see that. Safe position. Rotate the safety lever to lower position, figure 1. Figure 1, manual safety in safe position. There you see the push down and S. And then here, manual safety in fire position, which is up. So, okay, I was right on that. That makes sense. And what I like about it is that it's on both sides. Yeah, you see that? This one's a little bit dirtier, but you turn it up. The lever is also on both sides as well. See that F? Oh. And also F over here. So it's on both sides. That, yeah, for a small gun like this, you left or right. Depending what you're doing. You can even have two. You can have them in both hands. They're just really that flexible in its use. Pulling it back is not that hard either. It's, for me anyway. This is the release for it. You do have to kind of work that release a little bit, but it's better than, I kind of liked it better than the other option, but there were several other guns. This, of course, if you know me by now, is the least expensive that was there of the 22s. Well, not the least expensive that I liked. There were some ones that were a little bit lower, a little bit smaller. Maybe I'll go and try those out after this, but I just wanted a smaller gun than my pistol, because it's going to accompany my tennis bag. And so another reason I got this gun is my children are getting older, so I think it's about time they learn how to use one, so they know that this kind of stuff really exists out there. So they know when they see a real gun that it's real, it's not a toy. So, because when you look at this, it really does look like a toy. It's, in a lot of ways, it's small, it's cute, doesn't even weigh that much. The bottom is polymer lower, and so I think that helps the weight. The top, of course, is probably some metal. The barrel's metal, most likely steel. So, anyways, but other than that, it's really light. I haven't taken it apart, but maybe one day I will. I just shoot them, and when I take my gun up to travel, there's a place I stop by and I let them clean the gun for me. So, and apparently there's a little screw right here. There you go. You can see the little screw right up on top. That's to make the adjustments for this. This one is just, from what I read, it's pretty much on there. You can remove it, but it's pretty much fixed. So I guess it's going to have to work. You can get an idea of how it looks. If I pull it out, you can really see it in the camera. Like, your eyes don't really work like this, but on the camera you can do this. Anyways, so very nice. I like it. There was an option of having this to be a little silver. Would have really matched my SD9, but I wanted this to be black because it's going to go into my tennis bag. So again, but also I'm going to have my children use this too. I think this is maybe a great starter gun. Some things are a little bit hard for someone who is a teenage to actually pull the trigger. Okay, it's empty. Pull the trigger, like, because it's a double action. You can have this cocked. The trigger's all the way back here, and so pulling it is not that hard. But when you release it, you see how far it goes up. It goes all the way up that far, and then when you pull, you see that it moves all the way back up there. Allows you to pull that trigger with a little less movement. It is hard to pull either way, so you may have to use two hands. Put this right here like that, and you can pull easily single action, or use this hand to pull it, or double action, however you want to do it. I have to have a reset. My fingers are a little too big, but someone who's smaller and younger, their fingers, both their fingers right here would fit just right. Mine's a little big, but that's all right. I just have to adjust. I may just not even do that. My finger should pull hard enough to do it. So I just always have my hand on the gun and use this to move it out. So other than that, someone younger may have issues with sliding this back. Doing it this way could be a little hard. Anyways, I put this on fire, obviously, because there's no ammo in here, right? But if you put it on safety, I think it disengages the firing pin, because you can still fire and it's still on safety. So I think there's something in there that prevents the pin from hitting the bullet. So as long as it's on S somehow, I wouldn't know until I look in there. But anyways, it is a good way to kind of get a good feel of the gun, and of course make sure it's unloaded. Not even I would load a gun that I'm just getting used to. I try to check it out and understand its uniqueness, because each gun is different. So that's what I've noticed right off the bat. I haven't even shot it yet, but I think this is a great introduction into pistols that are single and double action. So, you know, unlike my SD9, which doesn't have a hammer, it's just, you just pull the trigger and it just goes. I don't know if you call that just a single action or double action, whatever, but this is a little different, and I do like it because it's a combination of a revolver and a pistol married together or merged together. Same concept as a pistol, but the hammer makes it seem like a revolver feel to it, or that kind of action. So anyways, here it is. This is actually the second clip I get. It's a little bit flatter. It starts off like, actually with this one. This one has a little shape to it to kind of round it out on this. So you get a little tightness right here at the bottom. And yeah, that's really nice. Okay, so I showed you this, and let's see what else it comes with. It does come with a piece for the back. Looks like it's a little bit more ovalish or rounded right here. Maybe not. Some kind of collet wrench, and I don't know what these are. Oh, these are your sights. These little things are your sights here. Looks like front sights. I'm probably not going to change them. This is another sight. It's doesn't even have a dot on it. It's just like it's rounded off. Like, interesting. This other tool, I'm not sure. Okay. Anyways, so you get that, and then this clip here, which has a flatter bottom, and of course the foam pad, and then another child lock, which I'm probably not going to use. In fact, it's taking up space. to just get that out of the way. There we go. And so I'm happy with this, and so let's see where it's going to go here. I'll get this out of the way. It comes in this nice foam box, molded to the gun. So just put that away. Plastic snap-on bag, which is one I'm not going to probably use again. Let's put that right over here. Or actually, let's scoot it up, because let's go back to this. So here it is. I'm going to probably put it somewhere like here. I don't have a holster for it yet, but because of its safety features, I think you can probably just have it, if it's well contained, and just open like this. I might be wrong. I'm going to try it. I'm going to first try it. You won't know until you really have it loaded, but I'm going to do this unloaded. I just want to get an idea of feel for it and weight. And what I have done is I've added a few things. A water bottle. So I go around, you get thirsty, so it makes sense to have one of these. In fact, I'm thirsty right now. Oh, that feels good. So it's good to have this. This is new, and some other stuff. Wires for my phone and all that stuff, my tablet. So, and then of course my P22. And I'm just simply gonna just have it sit right here. And if y'all can see that, there you go. Just have it sit right there, top of this towel, and then just put this right here. Keep it pushed up against that. Let's see how it works out. Yeah, that's fine. That works. There is a bulge right here, but it's, let me see if I can mitigate that a little bit better. Yeah, a little bit mitigated. There we go. And let me see if it adds to the weight. It does, unfortunately, add to the weight, but let's see if the specs let me know what the weight is. It's not the smallest, but it's probably the most overall field gun of a 22. Let me see here. I'm gonna look for the weight on this, but you may never know. Well, it weighs something, but it doesn't weigh more. It weighs less than my revolver. Feels like it. I haven't weighed it. Anyways, so yeah, just babble a lot. It's an actual tennis racket bag making company. They also make tennis rackets, I think. So I might have to get a tennis racket. So now that it's full, it feels like it's well secured. Actually, it's kind of weird, but yeah, it feels well secured. you can definitely take this around with you. And could a racket really weigh that much? Well, you know, you got a water bottle in there that weighs. You got some other stuff that aren't water bottles. But overall, it's possible something like this can weigh that much. Because I've had suitcases weigh just as much or even more than this. So, yeah, not too bad. And it's a little bit more stable. Yeah, I think it works. So yeah, I think this works just fine. Just right there. Just plop it in on that side. I don't know if y'all see that. And you know, the way I carry it like this. And so it's just right there. And another small addition. So I never had a 22. It'll be fun to shoot this at the range. I'm gonna go ahead and take the kids and go to the range and have them shoot this. I'll shoot this. I might even shoot do some archery, because they also have a room arranged in the same place for archery. So I'm gonna give that a shot. So it's gonna be a spring vacation, I guess, the way I would like to spend it. So anyways, there you go. And I guess that concludes this episode. This is on the what is this? The Walther P22 semi-automatic sport pistol, caliber .22. So, anyways, like, dislike, leave a comment, or do a video response. Until next time, stay tuned. Bye.